Sup Nerds, Free99 here, having a nibble at FLASK, an Alchemic roguelike auto-battler. It's being developed by Chop Chop Games and published by Ghost Ship Publishing. If you would like to have a nibble yourself, you can find a link in the description. Let's concoct in.
Dear fellow alchemists, there have been sad and unforgiving times in our kingdom. But fret not, for there is light in the darkness. After the mysterious arrival of the Goblin Gate portal, we have been overrun by hordes of monsters, goblin filth that have laid our lands in ruins. Warriors and brave knights breached the front lines to go further into enemy territory, only to find a strange mist enveloping this a nightmarish world. This mist is poisonous and will mutate whatever breathes it. Soon our world ran out of brave folks ready to fight. But there is hope. We are the hope. The Alchemist Guild has found opportunity in this world. A potent resource ripe for the taking. It is the greenish goo that runs through our enemies' veins. Their blood! Venture beyond the Goblin Gate and let your homunculi meat puppets do your dirty work. Roll your mobile fortified terror into the new frontier and slay, suck, and harvest these resources. Get ready to get rich! Bloody rich!
Welcome, Alchemist. This is your tower, and I am your cat. When you are ready, click the Goblin Gate to proceed.
Okay, cool. I'm loving the art style, by the way. It's reminding me of a show I used to watch growing up. Grisly Tales for Gruesome Kids. It was like a collection of short stories that was meant to like creep you out at night. A very fun show. Highly recommend it if you can find like episodes on it online or something. We've got forward camp and we've got continue. There's only one way to go. We're on the killing floor.
Welcome to the forward camp. Pick up the 2 flasks the guild has prepared.
So we've got a strike for 4 damage, and we've got a basic block to gain 6 block. Okay.
Determine your homunculus abilities in combat.
So I guess we really only have one choice. We'll put that there. We'll put that there.
Let's slay this goblin and drain its blood.
Okay. I love how they cower when we mouse over them. It's the little things that put charm to the game. They've got 3 attack. Axe slash for 3 damage.
Automatic. Your hums and the enemies follow their timeline, activating flasks from left to right.
Okay. Sure. So we strike. They strike back. We block for 6. They attack for 3. We do nothing because it's empty and we lost a tick of shield. So that's something. That's good to know. We heal back to 100. That's also good to know. We'll sign here. $4. We'll take it. Let's continue. I love the little TV screen. It's like a POV of our little caravan thing. So we've got Sun Flask. We've got Blood Flasks. A couple of snacks. And then a monster fight. Let's take the Sun Flask route.
Improve your timeline with new flask containing powerful elements.
Lose 10% of our health. Attack 8 2 times. That's not bad. It's a hurt and heal spell. We'll put this on last.
Elements. They are attached to flasks, and you need at least 3 of the same to gain their effect.
Sure. Yeah, other games have this too. It's like the little traits on your minions. So with blood, every 4th time an enemy loses health, your team heals for 10. I do see that we have like 2 other slots for 2 other characters. So that's not bad to stack on. especially when we have more characters with more attacks to deal with. Tier 1, it's 10 health. Tier 2, it's 20 health. And then Tier 3, heal is increased to 50 if a teammate is below 100 health. Well, we have 100 health, so that's not that hard to trigger. We've also got the Sun. Flask in the first 2 slots have 25% increased power. And then it becomes 50% and then 100%. Basically double damage. If we can trigger it, what's that, 9 times? Okay, okay. Let's see what a snack is.
You found a snack. Snacks give permanent boosts to the homunculus you feed.
Okay. The boost seems to be just 12 health. Left click and drag. Sure, sure. We now have 112 health.
In the shop, you can buy flasks with the blood you collect.
So we've got Dull Blade. Burst is attack gains X. Remove all burst at the end of the turn where it was used. So end of the turn, is that after we swing or after 4 swings? And then Focus, your attacks always target the weakest opponent. Focus is lost upon losing health from an attack. Okay, sure, I understand. We get to deal 6 damage to an enemy, and if we don't lose health on our next swing, it'll deal plus 3 damage and it'll target the lowest health enemy. That's not terrible. Damage equal to 60% of your block. Shield Slam doesn't seem all that great. Can we... Okay, there is no way to hover those. What about right click? Hovering over these doesn't tell us what passive we get if we stack them, which is a little disappointing. It'd be cool to know, like, what this basically female icon means. It looks like the female gender icon, right? I'm not crazy. It just has an extra line. This one's an hourglass. That's a square spin. Either way, lose 10% health, gain 10 block, deal 10 damage. It's alright. It does replace our health with shields. But I don't know if it's good, though. It's telling us to buy 2. Gain 10 block, 3 burst, and focus. I'm not a fan of the shield. I'd rather be aggressive. Although this one, 60% of your shield. So if we gain 10... Okay, we can't buy both of these. We only have $4. So it would be... Well, you would be like 6 damage. But the problem is... Like, the enemy could attack us, so that would lower your damage. I don't like that. None of you are blood either, so we can't stack Sunblood. I think we grabbed a Dull Blade, and I think we grabbed a Body Slam.
When you are done with any event, click leave.
So what are we gonna do here? I think because we're losing health with Body Slam and the Blood Gambit, we keep the basic block. We'll remove the strike for now. We'll do this. We'll move you over. And then we'll do this. This triggers the Sun passive, which means our flask in the first 2 slots should be... I guess it doesn't update. It'd be nice if it updated the amount here. But you should be doing what is 25% of 6, like 1, maybe 2 if it rounds up. So this will be doing 7 damage, and this will be doing, divide that by 4, it's like 12, maybe 13 if it rounds up. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. Do we put Blood Gambit above the other ones? And I think I like that idea. Because that'll make the burst trigger a lot more. Because the attack gains X, right? So that's 3 plus 8 would be 11 twice. Plus the 25%. So you're looking at what, like, depending on how the math goes, you're looking at close to 15 2 times for 10% of our health. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, monster fight. What do we got here?
Choose one of 2 encounters. Each offers different rewards if you win.
So we've got straight up money, or we've got boomerang. Copy this to a random other empty slot. Exhaust. We could just do a boomerang build. We could delete all the other slots. Well, it says to a random other empty slot. So in order to guarantee the boomerang to work, we would have to put it in the first slot and then leave the second one empty. And then 3 and 4 would be filled with something. So then the boomerang would trigger, put it in the second spot. Boomerang would trigger again, go to the back to the first spot. That's not bad. It's also got the this. What are you? Ignore 50% of incoming attack damage at the end of the round. Your team takes the ignored damage split equal. Okay, but reduced by 15%. So okay, so it's like borrowed time. I get it. It's called time because you're literally borrowing time. I don't know if that's something that we would want to stack. Metal? Your team gains 40 shield at the start of each round. That's not bad. 40 to 80, and then when each homunculus receives 50% health cleanse. Health cleanse? It's debuffs and activate the shield. What? When each homunculus hits 50% health, cleanse its debuffs and activate the shield effect on them once per combat. Okay, so it gives us 80 shield at most. And then on tier 3, it'll give us the 80 shield again once we hit 50% health. I understand. It's not bad. It's a very defensive build. Hence, metal. These are all, like, named properly, which I appreciate. We have a caged mutant, and we've got the berserker. Go crazy? Cage up starts with 40 block. It does tick at the end of each round. This thing only has 3 health. Wait a second. This is 43 health where you are 51. I'll take the money. I'll take the money. I'll gladly take the money. Whoa. I wasn't expecting like that kind of a mutant. There's the 40 health. We deal 8 to it. What are your 18 damage and apply a -1 strength? What is that? All damage increased by -1. So we lost damage on that. We did murder them though. I was reading tooltips and not actually paying attention to the damage or to the fight. There's $3. There's the extra 2. So we got 5 on us. Now the path splits. We've got Order and Sun, as well as Blood FLASK and Blood Vials. I think this is just money. Upgrade to level 2? I don't know what that means, or which, or what gets upgraded. Is it like our homunculus gets upgraded to level 2? This one gives us stuff that like synergizes with what we already have. This one has an interesting thing that we've never seen before. So this is blood and not time. This isn't time. This is something else. Gain 3 strength, 1 vulnerable, and 1 focus. I mean, it's free. We'll take it. Maybe we can sell it. Can we actually sell this? We can. Okay, we can sell for $1. Nice, nice, nice. Upgrade to level 2.
I can taste your sweet aura from miles away. You taste nice.
That's a little creepy, but you're not attacking us, so I'll take it. Wait, so are we sacrificing vials?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, I see. We can turn something into level 2. So this upgrades it. What do you become?
Look at those
9 damage plus 5? You are 12 2 times. Isn't bad. I was hoping that the health loss would be lessened, but that's not the case. We're not going to upgrade a basic thing. That would be a waste.
Look at those juices flow.
I think it's gotta be the dull blade, right?
Mighty tasty.
Because it just buffs our other attacks. I think we do the dull blade.
This was a pleasure. Pure joy for me. Helping out a tasty alchemist like you.
Creepy little dude.
You may sell flasks and items by dragging them into your war chest.
Yes, we figured that out. Thank you for letting us know. Let's get rid of this thing. So we've got, okay, this one's sun. Oh, and it's blue. That means it's level 2? Okay. If you have focus, activate up to 2 other flasks and exhaust them. I remove until end of combat. If we had the thing, that wouldn't be so bad. Like the boomerang wouldn't be so bad with this. I'm assuming exhausting means like it empties the slots. Gain 12 health and focus. Gamble gain 12 block. And then gamble is 50-50. I don't think this is good. It's too defensive for my liking. 16 damage isn't bad. Exhaust this slot to the right. Huh. So what if we put you on the final spot here? What would happen then? I'm interested enough to know. To like try it out. Lose 10 health and all block 18 damage, both values lost. Plus both values lost. Ooh, okay, I see you. So 10% of our health as of right now is 11. So it's going to be 18 plus 11, which is 29. It's like 30 damage. Which isn't bad. I do like this. It's $3. As you can see, another circle down here has been filled up. So things could be up to level 5. That's not bad. We're gonna get rid of the only thing that gives us block, though. Well, no, this thing gives us block. Okay. So we could buy you. Put body slam before this thing. And then this will deal 39 instead. Or something like that. Yeah, I like that idea. It doesn't synergize with anything, though. Which is the only problem, but I'm fine with that, honestly. Yeah, I'm honestly fine with that. We'll sell you. I don't think we'll ever need you again. We'll buy this. And then we'll do this. Unfortunately, we cannot test this one out. Exhaust the slot to the right. It'll probably just, like, exhaust the first slot if it's in this last spot. Probably. But I guess we'll never know. Let's go ahead and leave. We've got an alchemist fight? I thought we were all on the same side here.
Test your skills against a rival alchemist. Teach them a lesson.
I thought we were friends. So this one looks to be blood and the black dot. Whereas this one just gives us 14 health. This one has 97 health as well. This one has... Ooh. This one has the sun passive, just like we do. You don't look to have any passive, but I don't want your flask. I think we try for Bazboda. Good luck, have fun. We do have more health than them, at least. I think we can fast forward for the PvP fights. This is gonna take a few turns. That was amazing damage. $3, not bad. We'll sign here. $3 added in, and then we get 14 more health. 126, not bad, not bad. Are you done tutorialing us? Is that it? We can click on you. We can make him wake up. Can we poke your eye? What happens if we poke your eye? No? Nothing? Okay. Unfortunate. It's nice that we can, like, click them and stuff, though. Can we click this? No. Is there other clickables? Oh, we can turn off the lights. That's cool. Sorry, brain getting distracted here. We've got a homunculus, so we can have a new teammate, a forward camp, and then we can continue. The Scorched Forest. Okay, so we're done with the killing floor, I guess. We got a new homunculus, the rogue. Your team gains plus 30 health. That's nice. Is it all shared health? No, you have 130, you have 156. Okay, sure. You have nothing. We shouldn't have been selling stuff. $10. $5 and a rust root. I kind of want to get the flask because our new homunculus doesn't have anything. And we need a shop. Repeat for each on the target. Taunt. I mean, it's a flask and we can put it on our new guy. I'll take it. I'm hoping we get a shop right off the bat here on the Scorched Forest. Fire token, Thunder Flask, Order token, Knack, Rogue Shop. Okay, sure. I mean, we need flasks. I'd rather have a flask than health. Health is fine and all, but we need to damage our enemies to win. Let's see what a token is.
You found an element token. Element tokens give a permanent +1 to the element depicted on it.
Ah, okay, I see. So we could go into fire. Like, just start building towards fire because we have permanent +1 to it. You are... I don't care what you are, we'll take you. Chain apply to vulnerable. What is chain? If the flask to the left has chain, activate an extra effect. Oh, I like this. I like chain. Chain is a cool mechanic. We're not fighting just yet, so there's no reason to put anything up there. Do any of you, when you gain stealth, use this? Sure. So it deals 15 when it's triggered. And then every single time we gain stealth, this would trigger? Random attack will prioritize other targets than you. If any attack tries to hit you, it has a 25% miss. Stealth is lost when you attack or when you are successfully attacked. Kill streak. When you gain stealth, immediately activate the kill streak flask. Yeah. So we would want this plus like a bunch of other stealth stuff. Gain damage equal to 100% kunai. After using a damage flask, shoot up to 3 kunai at the same target for 3 kunais each. That... okay, sure. Gain 14 block and stealth. And then apply poison. Lose health at the end of turn, then reduce poison by 1. And then it bolsters. So this is shield and stealth, and then this is damage and then like more damage when we proc the stealth. This is $5, so we'll take it. And then as for what we will do, so the problem is we lose stealth when we attack. But you know what? I think the damage is worth it. Let's put that there. I'm assuming this still triggers our second dude. So we would want a damaging flask there. This one does more damage. It doesn't repeat, but that's fine. Maybe the enemy will taunt. We'll put that on. And then we'll do the stealth one here. And then we could sell these probably. I mean, this is the worst, but we'll put it on. Other stuff goes in here. We have quite a list. Let's go ahead and sell you for 1. We could buy this. We could buy this just to have the blood trigger. It's not bad. or the moon flask in the last 2 slots have increased power. Ooh. I mean, that sounds great, but our bottom homunculus all have damage. Our top homunculus doesn't have all damage though. That's the issue. I would love to get moon, like sun and moon, to have the ability triggered. But we can't do that right now. Let's go ahead and leave. We could reroll for 1. We are able to buy 2 things still, even if we reroll. Yeah, let's reroll. What else we got here? 12 damage, apply poison equal to 100% of burst. We've got gain 9 block, activate the random other non-damage flask. No, thank you. Gain burst and stealth. Okay, we'll think about that one. And then 8 follow up, double the attack. Activate if this flask hits the last enemy hit by me or an ally. I see. We definitely want this. Shadow Dance isn't bad. It's better than Chain Maim. Although I do want to mess with Chain as well. Blood Vigor is 9 damage. You're 15 technically, plus the burst. What if we get rid of you? We buy Shadow Dance. We still want something in here that deals damage, so I guess we'll take the chain and put it there. And then we'll put the Shadow Dance in here. That's okay. I think that's fine. Maybe we sell you for 2. And then reroll once more. Oh! There's a token. We could buy tokens. Was there a token in the first shop? I didn't even notice. What do you do? Fire Flask, increase the power of all your flasks by 5% for each activation. You are a Fire Flask. We only have 1 that triggers fire. So I don't think that one's worth it. I think we will still sell you. Let's leave. I think we're fine. It would suck if like one of the tokens in the middle of the shop was like, I don't know, moon or something. We've got a Cauldron Hag, we've got a Tree Golem. They look to be enemies. First round have 50% increased attack and 50% reduced taken. You also have a Smoke Bomb. Your team gains 4 kunai and stealth exhaust. We sold the thing that did the stuff with the kunai, which kind of sucks. So I kind of want to go for the Cauldron Hag. Yeah, I kind of want to go for the Cauldron Hag. Yeah, let's go for the money. We're gonna fast forward this. I think we win. It's a 1v2. I see no reason why we wouldn't. $4 in the pocket. Plus an extra 2. What do we have next? A PvP fight is waiting for us. Light and Chaos. We do have Light. At the start of each round, upgrade 1 flask from each character. Each upgrade past level 5 instead grants 33%. I want Light. I really want Light. We've got Warrior and Rogue shop. I want Light. What is Chaos? Are you Chaos? At the start of each round, 1 homunculus activates a random monster flask. How can we tell if it is a monster flask? They're not really labeled. Unless monster is like one of these things. Bone, Chaos, Crystal, Death, Light, Time, Thunder, Space, Metal. This one gives us a metal token, which isn't bad. Blood vials, item. Just a straight up item. Okay, both sides gives us item. I want Light. I really like the idea of Light.
Found an item. Items affect specific slots or provide passive effects.
Sure. Jarl Horn? Oh, Jarl Horn. Turn 1, your team gains 3 burst. We'll take that, we'll take that. That went onto you. Cool. Can we... Okay, we can swap it around. But it is a team-wide effect, so it doesn't matter who holds it. Metal token isn't bad. So now our metal is permanently at +2. One more and we can trigger it. 40 shield at the start of every round. Metal and light. Gain 12 block. Also gain 4 block for each armor you have. No thank you. Lose 20% health, 22 damage. Do we not have like a very basic one like that? Yeah, this is like 8 times 2. Well, no, because you work well with the burst. What is this? We have this, don't we? Yeah, it's chaos. What is your passive? At the start of each round... Yeah, monster flask. I don't know what a monster flask is. We have heist. Gain 21 block. Steal a random locked flask from any character. Locked flask. Sure. 12 damage every round, increased by 20. That's not bad. We could start ramping. We could also reroll. Nothing is screaming by this. That's the unfortunate part. Yeah, I want to hit the reroll. What else we got here? 10 damage. You and the target gain taunt. I don't think so. Gain 12. If you have 0, gain 9 and focus. We don't have a way to gain armor. So this does work. This is the wind element. We're not stacking that. Opener, summon a trap that applies to vulnerable exhaust. This effect will happen at the start of combat and not when the flask is activated normally. I see. And then we've got 29 damage, gain 4 taunt exhaust, and it's purple. I like the idea of flicker. But are one of you really gonna go defensive? Like, we could buy flicker and we could buy charge. That's not bad. They do combo pretty well. We get the taunt as well as the shield. But I like how DPS our build is. I think we just leave. I really wanted to stack some light, but not if they're terrible. We could try to reroll one more. Why not? We have 11 bucks. No more rerolls. Summon a 15 health dummy as an enemy. Attack it to gain 3 strength. No. Gain 18 block. Exhaust the slot to the left. No. Gamble twice. No. 9 damage chain. Ah, it's a chain thing. Transform this to a random chain flask and activate it immediately. Yeah, we'll just... This is a dark token or whatever, but we're not stacking that. Yeah, let's leave. Unfortunate. So we have $2 or a thingy. What are you? Crystal. At the start of combat, increase 2 random elements to tier 1. Prioritizing those you have at least a minimum of 1. Is this permanent or temporary? I'm assuming it's temporary. I don't think we care for that. We'll grab the money. Good luck, have fun to our opponent. Whoa, what the heck is this? They are using characters that we have never seen before. Hopefully we win. So far, so good. We have more total health than them. I'm glancing back and forth. Our rogue is about to die, but they do have shields, so that's not bad. We are at half health. They are barely at half themselves. That's bad for us. Our rogue died. Is this the end? Did we choose poorly? We win by 5? Are you kidding me? Okay, sure, we'll take it. That was nuts. We'll take the 4, we'll take the 2. We'll go to the next place, I'm assuming. Welcome to the Mudlands. We get our 3rd dude. Awesome, perfect. We have a ranger here. Your team gains plus 40. So we got 140, 170, and 196. Forward camp. So again, you have no flasks. We could give you more. Whoa. Spikes returns damage to the attacker and regrowth. That's not bad. We've got Pride, which is Book of the Fallen. While below 20 health, heal the amount you deal with damage. Okay, and then we've got this thing. Gain a -5 a bullet, which can be shot later. Max 6 bullet. What the f... Okay, sure. It is a ranger, so they do like shooting. Transform all your bullets into burn and retain 30% of their value. Shoot 3. That's gonna be a weird one. I think we take the gluttony here. I'd like the idea of gluttony. Who's gonna eat this though? Do we give it to our weakest guy? Maybe? Yeah, we give it to our weakest guy. 172, 170, 196. It's not bad. I didn't like the options for the other two. Alright, what do we have here? Blood Flask, we do have one tier of that. Ranger and Warrior Shop. Health and Ranger Shop. A snack, a monster shop. Okay, sure. And then Blood Vials, which is just money. Yeah, let's see what the blood is. 12 damage, return all burst used by this flask. Return all burst. So if you trigger burst, the move after this can also burst. I like that. I do like that. We get some money here, I believe. It's just free money. And then let's buy some stuff. What do you got? Gain Flourish. Gain X at the start of turn, then reduce okay, so this is health regen. And then gamble to try to get it again. Shooting stuff, I'm not a big fan of. Gain 30 block, 6 bolstering, and the focus. I don't think so. If you have block, double the damage. That's not bad. That isn't bad. It doesn't synergize. Well, it could trigger our metal. It could definitely trigger our metal. Let's buy this. This isn't terrible. And then we'll reroll. We're still looking for stuff for the ranger. Gain 9 flourish and 4 burn. Combo, repeat on all who activated the comp. No. Gain a 9 burn bullet. Shoot. Exhaust the slot to the right. I don't think so. You're turning out to be terrible. 10 for each empty slot in your timeline. No. Lose 20, deal 22. I don't think so. Are any of you... So you're like class specific, huh? Yeah, it looks to be class specific. So this and this can only go to our bottom dude. I do like it on that. 12 damage plus the increase. Maybe... These two work well together. And if you have block, double the damage. So what if we get rid of you, right? And then you go there. And then... Maybe Dull Blade disappears and we replace it with you. So now we have very different things. We have metal and we have fire. And we do have 2 fire things, so that's not terrible. I want to reroll again. Our ranger needs stuff. Shoot 3, gain 3, certainty. Next X gambles are guaranteed. No. Gain a bullet. I mean, that's not bad. Gain bullet, shoot bullet? What are you? Gain struggle? When activating an empty slot, X to a random enemy? That's crazy! Your blocks no longer diminish. Exhaust. That's nuts. Yeah, I guess we'll buy you, and then we'll buy you. So now you can actually do stuff. We want to gain the bullets, and then we want to shoot the bullets. And then I guess we would want to gamble stuff here. We do have the money. We could sell these. Gain a bit of money, and then maybe we'll find some gamble stuff. We haven't been looking at the elements, which kind of sucks. We may have, like, given up some good ones. You and the target gain taunt. No thanks. If the execute effect will activate if target is below 50%. That's not bad. Gain a charm bullet at the start of your turn. If charm is greater than your current HP, your target are reversed. After charm is done, it is reduced by... Weird. I don't think we care for that. Gain a random 23 bullet. Then shoot. If this is your only flask, repeat it twice. I mean, that's not gonna trigger, but it does work by itself, and I'll take it. We'll put it in there. I don't think we care about mountain. We now have space. Make an additional attack at the end of each round, equal to 20% of the total damage dealt by your homunculi. That's not bad. That really isn't bad. We could... Can we not pay anymore? No, okay, so we get like 2 rerolls. This one's on sale. It's pretty nice, not gonna lie. But I think we'll just leave it. Hopefully this isn't bad. It's a PvE fight. What do you do? It's a chain thing I don't think we care for. Attack flasks give 3 times as much health and shields. That only works for you. Because you're the only one that gains shield. I don't think anybody else... Well, you gain shield. That's not bad. Are you an attack flask though? I don't think so, because you don't look like you attack. So yeah, we'll take the floaters. Sure. Fast forward this encounter. They don't have that much health. We have like more than double their health. They're healing though. There's something that's making them heal. Ah, blood chomp. 30 damage, then heal for the enemy health loss. Okay, so they're a bit bulky. That one's gonna die though, and the middle one already died. They all ganged up on the bottom one, which was hilarious. Yeah, they're dead. We win. We'll sign here. We'll take the money, and this can go to you. Sure, why not? What do we have here? A space token. We already have space triggered, but this would be really good if we can get it to tier 2. We have a warrior and shot shop, or double warrior shop, a ranger flask, and an order flask. Are we stacking order? No, this is life. Yeah, the left side seems better. We got the space charm. Cool. We've got a warrior flask. It's free money at the very least. 18 damage increased by 18 for each flask. Exhaust this combat. This is just like a murder button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is 5 times 18? Because it doesn't say each other flask. It says each flask. So yeah, what is 18 times 5? 90 damage? 90 damage is insane. It'll only ever work once though. But then we have the space trigger. 20% of 90 is what? Almost 25? Let's say like less than 20? This is definitely something to think about. 34 damage. You and the target gain taunt. No thank you. 7 damage to the weakest enemy 2 times. No thank you. We have this thunderbolt looking thing. We do have one. It is thunder. Thunder flash make all enemies lose 10 health. I don't think we care for. Gain a -9 armor bullet. Gamble. Shoot all the enemies. No. Transform all your bullets into 5. No, I don't think we care for that. We'll reroll here. Next one is an X. We do have death. When a unit dies, increase the power of all your FLASK by 20%. Summon deaths gives half as much. We don't really summon, but it's not bad to have. Damage to all enemies equal 50% health lost this round. So if we were stacking stuff like this where we lose 10% health. Well, we do have 2 of them. Hold on now, we do have 2 of them. I like this. I do like this. Gain 2 armor, 2 bolstering, remove all vulnerable. No thank you. Gain a 9 burn bullet, shoot. Exhaust the one to the right. First bullet gains 21 value, then shoots. Gamble. Repeat this effect if you have bullets. This could be how we figure out what happens on the last slot. But we could also reroll. I want to buy this because it's tempting, and then we'll reroll. Another Thunderbolt token, no thank you. Damage equal to 120% of your block. We don't stack block. 19, you and the target gain vulnerable. Shoot 5, we have no way to stack bullets aside from this one. And then gain an 18 bullet shoot, then gain flourish equal to 25% of the damage dealt. Sure, we'll take that. It gets a bullet and it shoots itself. Like, what more do you want? We reroll one more time? I don't think so, just because we're broke. I want to add this. Which means this one and this passive now disappears. Or we get rid of return force. Like, we move that down, you move up, you move up, you move up. And then this happens. Nobody else can use this, which is unfortunate. This is such a big damage. Honestly, I think it's better than Forge Slam. Let's do that, and then let's do this. And then we'll sell these 2. We're up to 10. Yeah, we can reroll one more time. We should be able to buy 1 or 2 things. What are you? This element. We do have one of it. Life. 9 damage. Apply -2. No. 18 gamble. If you lost it, exhaust. Ooh. Horrible. Shoot gamble. No thanks. Gain a bullet, shoot 2 if exhausted. Activate this FLASK twice. How would we exhaust you though? I guess it would be like exhaust the FLASK to the left. That makes sense. What are you? 30 damage? You are 23 damage and it's random. Yeah, just by virtue of DPS, you're better. And then we can sell you for a bit more money. We got $7 left. Nothing to really buy or do. Let's leave. I'm okay with what we have. Hopefully we can finish this. What are you? Start a combat, gain 2 stacks of random numbered buffs for each FLASK in your storage. Ah, if only we were hoarding. Mad Brew, apply 8 stacks of random numbered buffs to a random enemy. I don't think so. You have Bone at tier 3. Each homunculus first attack every round is increased by 40% power. Also, it becomes piercing? I don't like that. You don't have... Okay, no. You have tier 1 of a bunch of different stuff. So that's 270, 440 some odd. We have a little bit more health than you. So hopefully we take you out. We either win or we lose. It's gonna be one of those two. So far so good. Their ranger is almost dead. If we can turn this into 2v1, I think we win. Or 2v3, we win. Their ranger died, which is awesome. Both of their dudes are half health. 2 of our guys are half health too. Their rogue is about to die, though. If we could only take it out. Okay, warrior dies first, and then rogue falls after. We win! Victory! Sign here! Yeah, this has been a long one. I'm gonna call it here. I don't know whether or not the demo has more. Here are my final thoughts. As always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.